Hey people, Infantry here, 3v3, Argus Desert Gate Blue Team. Whole bunch of Space Marines first up, OceansAteAlaska, with a Force Commander of regular offense, fights in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support with buffs. Looks like we have this custom Blood Angel scheme using the Lunar Wolves Elite as a base, all recolored and stuff, looks cool. Alongside shoulder mount is a Techmarine, starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. We've got some Blood Ravens, and rounding off the blue team, Dark Riku as an Apothecary, support hero that fights in melee combat by default, begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Red team, couple of Chaos Lords, first up, Old Python. This is Emperor's Children going on over here, I think, and we have Qwest with some Iron Warriors elite scheme. These guys walk through objects and cannot be suppressed, very durable and destructive, with strong offense and disruption, fighting in melee combat. Alongside BestN00b is a Mekboy, teleporting hero, gonna do it in a second, there he goes, that fights in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, has a bunch of Orky gadgets, can also repair, goes for the garrison. Red team are tripling the east side. Very, very odd opening. And it's gonna be 3v1 against OceansAteAlaska. They're not gonna be able to stop this. And by the time they realise it's a triple, they might drop a unit or model or something. Looks like they're backing off. Riku can push up the west side. Looks like a single squad of CSM there. And shoulder mount has pushed through the mid. There's some Khorne worship, +2 speed for all your stuff, because Khorne said so. And if Khorne yelled at you to run faster, you would, wouldn't you? Force Commander runs, gets away okay. In fact, everything got away okay, I believe, for Oceans, yes. Shoulder mount having a look at the mid and saw a bunch of Daka backed away. Gonna get on the node here, and Chaos Lord decaps, and I guess they go to double the mid now. Here comes Old Python, who is technically the west player. Could get flanked here, shoulder mount. Are these guys getting their big shooters anytime soon? There we go. So can suppress these tactical marines and tie up the Techmarine and do some work. Not sure where the sluggers are. The sluggers are right here. Aiming what's that is a great tool to use to deliver your sluggers safely into the fisticuffs. Got some CSM here trying to get into some power armored elbow attacks as well, but everything runs and everything lives. So I guess red team will now cap up the mid. What is this? Oh, shotgun scouts bashing power for shoulder mount. Can they catch these havocs? Can shotgun blast them and then maybe get into melee? I'm not sure how they do, because havocs do have a small melee resistance, and they might actually do more melee damage than scouts. There's a grenade. Who needs a shotgun blast when you have a grenade? Didn't take a model. They are, you know what, they shouldn't get into melee. They should have just gone behind them and shot them with their shotguns. They would have done tons of damage. Can they kill a model in melee? Go on, fellas. Your little kicks and your taekwondo. They get one. Havocs need to run, I think. There they go running. Give those guys a medal. Should have just used their shotguns from the other side, I think. Eternal War on the way for Qwest. Chaos Lord of Qwest also pushing through onto the power node, which has not been noded. So it's just a power point at the moment. We have Shooter Boys with their knob leader. Lots of suppression on demand. A little bit of synergy there. Chaos Lord using that to get into melee. Gonna take some shots now though. Triple cap for the red team. Oh, there's a Malignant Blindness. Must have been from Qwest to help him get this decap maybe. Oh, it's being noded and he's gonna die. Malignant Blindness lowers your range and, well, your weapon range and your sight range. Not sure how they could still see the Chaos Lord there actually, but they got him. Triple cap for the reds, but the western edge, the western resource lane is very, very blue right now. Double tax for all three Space Marine players into Assault Squad for OceansAteAlaska. Here's the first jump, completely misses everything, and goes for some Shooter Boys. Sluggers are there to counter initiate, as are Heretic. Sluggers taking a lot of damage though. Heretics can Doom Blast. Oh, well, they can't if they jump away like that, spoiling the Heretic fun. Got an Aspiring Champion. There's your Doom Blast. Look at that. Suppressed and damaged 2 Tactical Marine squads and the Force Commander there. Well done, Heretic fellas, to get away with 2 models. Perhaps. Yes, 2 models. There you go. Assault Squad getting back in there. CSM still in play. And Havoc still in play. Can they jump again? You know what? They can't. They got caught and might be able to hold off this entire push because of these Havocs. They're trying to split an approach, and there's a higher powered shot to stop them in their tracks for a second. And they did manage it. They had the numbers to get around. Gonna go for the garrison now, which might see a flamer come into... Yep, flamer on the way for shoulder mount. Can use that as anti-garrison and to take down generators. 358 to 480. A strange opening to the game. Blue team though, look at them. Look at them push back here. Capping the central power, which was totally populated by BestN00b with generators. Look at that. And now it's being noded by Dark Riku. We've got a decap also. Storm Boys for BestN00b now. More CSM for Qwest. And some Noise Marines for Python. Shaking apart these structures with that Sonic Blaster does good damage. Also disables ranged attacks once they've been attacking something for a couple of seconds, which is awesome. And that's the Chaos way to deliver their tier 1 melee squad. Rather than suppression from the shooters, they can use Noise Marines to shut down weapons and get their heretics in relatively unscathed. Chaos Lord with some worship. Couldn't quite get in there. I assume they bashed a full gen farm there, but I'm not actually sure. Down goes the Apothecary. Fancy sync kill from the Storm Boys. Lots of bolter fire now though. So much bolter fire, and they jump into the shooters. Got them both. And BestN00b I think needs to leave. Just shot a barrel there. High powered shot doing some work from shoulder mount. Shoulder mount, one of the modders for Elite these days. So it's thanks to this guy, among others of course, that we have new stuff to play with in the old Elite mod. Python's going to approach with Noise Marines. Apothecary gets in there. Also gets suppressed though, using the Sanguine Chainsword to improve his persistence in fights and let him brawl a bit better with that heal on hit. Heretics get away again. One of those assault squad fellas just blew up for some reason. Bolt of fire will do that, I suppose. Double Kraken bolts from these double tactical marines. And the CSM of Qwest needs to be careful. Try and get some cover, fellas. Havoc's got the garrison. That could be bad. Did Shoulder Mount get a flamer in the end? I don't think they did. No, they didn't. They must have cancelled it. Single cap for the blue team. Red team, I think, though, yeah, are going to get the east side back. Python's over here again. And is trying to bash this node on the mid. I think it's being noded again by Dark Riku to annoy them. Heretics, you know, when they're annoyed, they just blow up sometimes. There we go. They're getting it. Storm Boys here with power melee weapons, which is very dangerous for heavy infantry, which is, you know, most of the Space Marine roster aside from those scouts. Razorback on the way for shoulder mounts. Old Python and BestN00b are going to be the remaining players in tier 1. They're going to get a full bash though on this east side here. And who is this down? It's the Force Commander twitching, trying to get up. Look at him. Ah, just can't quite manage it. Apothecary getting in on the Havocs. Oh wow, takes him out. Takes him out. Did have some help from shoulder mount. But let's give that to the Apothecary, eh? What level is this fella? He's almost level 2. Pushing through the mid. Noding up the power, though, is the red team. Razorback will allow all of this stuff to reinforce. In comes some Storm Boys. Do we have any support war gear? We do have a battery pack with Avataste. And you can use that on non-Orky allies as well. Apothecary is going to die. Massive amount of damage in a big burst there, as all those Orks and CSM opened fire at the same time. Can they push on through though with the Razorback? They are taking some damage. Not sure what's doing the anti-vehicle damage there. Does Qwest have... Oh, Qwest has an autocannon, that's right. Where is it? It was there. Oh, and they were buffed with more Daka from the Mekboy, giving them some more DPS. I think it lowers the cooldown of the weapon, which translates to more DPS. No Sergeant fella for the assault squad yet. But they are going to get onto the power. Eventually, Chaos Lord is here. And Chaos Lord says no for now. But is persuaded to leave. And now they can power bash. Albeit not super fast with double tacks. Did the scouts die there? No, they're okay. Just so one model went down. Got some Stone Guard veterans for Dark Riku. Took the mid back again. That mid power. Razorback. Gonna kill an Unlicensed Marine. But you only needed a single model to get the full damage from the Sonic Blaster. So they did get the generator. Can it kill a model as it chases back? Double whirlwinds for shoulder mount here. Generally, I think regarded as overkill for one player to get double whirlwinds, but we'll see. Did some good disruption there. Kicking off on the east side. The Assault Squad went deep into enemy lines. They only bashed a single gen and the node, I think. Unless that stuff was rebuilt already. I don't think it was, though. Suppression from aiming what's that. Sluggers trying to get in there with their burners. They don't have their Knob Leader yet, though, which transforms them into a way more dangerous melee unit in Tier 2. Tank Busters hit the field of BestN00b. Khorne Worship for Qwest, and the autocannon is going to set up right in the face of these tactical marines, and that is some damage right there. We also have Markov Zinch CSM with those anti-heavy infantry armor Inferno bolts and a demonic plasma gun. Why have a plasma gun when you can put a demon in it? Those guys sneaking and running away as you would. Whirlwind doing some work. Where's the other one? Oh, down here. Can it hit the mid from there? Or the contested VP, I mean? It might be pretty close. Here comes a war truck. And it's... what is it doing? I guess there's tank busters inside. They're trying to get behind the whirlwind here. There it is. And more Dakar is used. There's the Hunter Killer missiles. Doesn't finish it off. They're going to get at least one of these whirlwinds. There it goes. The other one's not even moving. I think they're going to get them both, you know. Look how quickly they're firing because of the more Dakar. Really well played by BestN00b. Hit and run, but then the Mekboy dies because of mark target and all the shooting. We have a plasma gun here for the Techmarine now. Meanwhile, towards the west side, Bloodletters. Blood Sacrifice Bloodletters, which is why they haven't appeared on Old Python's roster. Down goes the Razorback. Again, I believe that was the Tank Busters doing some work. Wow. They're kicking some ass. Here comes Storm Boys with their Knob Leader as a heavy melee, huge chopper, and just chopped the crap out of that Techmarine there. Down he went. Shotgun blast was a little bit late to save that guy. 285 to 328. Now they're bashing the node in the mid, these Tank Busters. With a 15 power cost these days in 293. And the Apothecary taken down. Did some serious work there, BestN00b. For someone to add up the amount of economic damage they just did to the red team. Add up the 2 whirlwinds and the Razorback. And facilitated the Apothecary wipe. Got to decap those Storm Boys, sorry. Lots of Dakar for the Scouts. Scouts don't like Dakar. Not a huge amount of hit points and need to get relatively close to use their shotguns. War Truck is quite low here. Couldn't finish the cap on the mid. We got Plasma Gun Tax. Maybe preparing for knobs as well as, you know, all the heavy armor chaos stuff. Old Python with Plague Marines. We do have a Terminator Force Commander for Oceans with those Lightning Claws and the awesome portrait that we got in 293. Thanks to Kilgarn. Vanguard Veterans now for Oceans as well. Those Lightning Claws will chop stuff up real good. Pushing through the mid of the Space Marines now. Double Plasma attacks. We've got Stern Guard. Got that Force Commander buffering everything, of course, with his battle cry. The War Truck remains. Done really well for BestN00b and for the red team. More Tank Busters on the way. Auto Cannon getting shots in. Needs to move up a little bit, though, to get shots in now. Blue team grabbed that central power again. It's only Oceans and Riku in Tier 3, though. Oh, there goes shoulder mount. Stone Guard haven't quite leveled. What about shoulder mounts? Nope. Also haven't quite leveled. Vanguard veterans getting away with one model. There's the double mark of Zinc CSM for Qwest, really pouring on the DPS to those Stone Guard. There's no way they can stand up to that. They can switch to their Kraken bolts to combat heavy infantry, which is what Dark Riku is using here. And with the heavy cover, you know, they were doing well against two squads. But say hello to the Storm Boys. They won't do well against those fellas in melee. Plague Marines up here for Old Python. That snaring missile launcher and damage over time bolt guns. Capping up the mid. They have the contested VP. And they could gear up for a push against the natural here. I wonder if any of these guys are saving for a Land Raider. Because Riku has 1,000 requisition. And hasn't got Terminators yet. So I assume they are saving for Land Raider. Maybe they all are. Maybe we're going to have triple Land Raiders in a second. Yeah, I really think Red Team should be pushing. Easier said than done, I guess. Here comes Shoulder Mounts and Oceans. Vanguard Veterans jumping in. Terminator Force Commander teleporting in. And Storm Boys getting out of there. The War Truck allows all of this stuff to reinforce. Noise Marines getting jumped though with their Blast Master. They do get away. Mark target on some shooters who duck inside the War Truck. War Truck might want to get moving. Sluggers got torn up, but they survive. Tier 3 for Old Python. It is indeed a Land Raider Redeemer on the way for Dark Riku. Good push there by the Blue Space Marine team. Ouch. Holy crap. Marco Zinc CSM and on Autocannon Havoc squad doing some work. Stern Guard getting caught. Not sure what they got knocked over by there. Maybe it was just a special attack from the Storm Boys. Land Raider is almost 3/4 of the way done. I wonder what Oceans wants. Probably Assault Terminators, you would think, eh? They needed a bit more red. Shoulder Mounts. Could maybe be saving up for a Predator tank. Oh, they got some Terminators. There we go. 185 to 303. We have a Lightning Claw Chaos Lord for Qwest. Mantle of Hate also. And the Icon of Khorne. Giving him health on hit. And since it's a flat amount of health and the Lightning Claws attack really quickly, there's some good synergy there. Vanguard Veterans getting messed up. 100 DPS claws. More single target DPS than the Lightning Claws of the Force Commander, but this guy has Splash. And as you can see there, it's only a little bit less single target DPS. Only a little bit. Chaos Lord gets away. Level 2. Red Team retain the east side. And they got the power back here. Sluggers have found some scouts. War Trucks also here. Where's the Land Raider going? It's on the natural VP at the moment. Riku with a level 3 Apothecary. You might see some of that. Oh wow, Shoulder Mount just lost something really quickly there. Ouch, looks like it was some Tactical Marines. Thanks to some Marco Zinc CSM. Did they really just stand there and die? Very odd, something else must have happened. Maybe Malignant Blindness messed them up or something. 138 to 303. This must be Assault Terminators for Oceans, right? It is. Coming in with their Storm Shields and Thunderhammers. Heavy melee damage, tons of hit points. And you can't suppress them. They walk through all your crap. Going to be tough to deal with. The Marco Zinc CSM will certainly help. As will Storm Boys getting into melee. Sluggers can do some work against Assault Terminators even, as long as they don't have their claws. And then you just tear everything apart. Havocs setting up. What is this? It's Chaos Terminators, I guess. It is. From Qwest, we might see some claws from those fellas. There's claws for everyone. Aside from Old Python at the moment, has the Mantle of Hate. Land Raider definitely has been spotted then. It's backing away. No, it's going after these fellas. Plague Marines for bashing power. And they got it all for Nurgle. Are you going to shoot it, fellas? Just shooting and run, I guess. Nope, not even shooting it. Not even shooting it. Blue team pushing through. Look at this. For a push. Terminator Force Commander. Some Terminators. 6 of them. Vanguard veterans, Stone Guard veterans, double tacks, which I assume are leveled up at this point, level 2 and level 3. Land Raider Phobos on the way for Old Python. What about these fellas? Oh, they got the claws. The claws are in. The lightning variety. 70 power melee DPS per model with a 12 damage splash per model. It's nasty. Takes them up to 4,500 hit points as well. Oh, Blastmaster, good place for you, buddy. Safe-ish in the garrison, getting some good shots. Okay, looks like they're going for the east side now. Lightning Claw Terminator's getting in there. Big old brouhaha. Looks like the blue team just have too much stuff, but here come the Orks. Lightning Claw Terminator's taking tons of damage. Might need to teleport away, fellas. There's the teleport. 2 models get away. I assume the Assault Terminators also have their teleport available. Chaos Lord still going after them. And didn't take much damage there. But now he's being focused. And takes tons of it. Gets away. 137 to 192. Blue team taking back the east side. Assault Terminators could do with some heals now. Or the Apothecaries. Is he over there now? No, he's at the Land Raider. He's got his customized Stormbolter, armor of the Apothecarian, and improved medical equipment. A very popular end game build in team games. Keeps his distance with the Stormbolter, heals everyone with this, and this helps with energy regen to heal people more. And more often. Can the red team hit back? They do have good rosters. They have a Phobos. Have the Lightning Claw dudes, which have been reinforced. Healing up at base. BestN00b has that tank. Don't think they have any other tier 3 stuff. We might see flash kits and stuff. But yeah, they don't have the population to get anything else. They might have to send it. You know what? It might just be worth sending the shooter boys to die now. Replace this piercing damage with flash kits. I think it's worth doing that. Storm boys, I think, are being sent to die here. Yep. Freeing up population for another looted tank, in fact. Not for flash kits. Or knobs. Kicking off on the east side. We have shoulder mounts Terminators. No war gear yet, but they do have a Land Raider Redeemer on the way. Look at the damage they took there. That was like 1,000 hit points. Very, very quickly disappearing off those Terminators. Red team pushing big. Assault Terminator is going after the looted tank, getting some good hits in there. And there's the advanced healing from the Apothecary. Look at that heal. Got to try and pick that guy out and take him down. Bloodlust up from Qwest. One of his global abilities, really good in these big fights, increasing the damage these units do every time they attack. They get a stacking damage bonus. You get a bigger stack if it's a melee attack, I believe. Push through. Use the Bloodlust to punch through there. And here is a Orks against the Land Raider of shoulder mounts. Has to go forward to get out of it. Chasing down the looted tank, you know, with the multi-melter. Auto cannon doing some good work. Looted tank doesn't want to get close to the Land Raider. Uh-oh, Assault Terminator is going after the Havocs. Are they going to get away? Level 3 Havocs with an autocannon. You don't want to lose those guys. They're doing such good damage now. Land Raider could be in trouble. Yeah, definitely in big trouble. Here are tank busters as well. That looted tank is done for, but the Land Raider is down. Land Raider is down. I think the red team came out on top there, and they're getting the VP. I mean, the Land Raider was kind of forced to go forward because of the Orks, and then got kind of excited to push that little group there, but maybe should have backed off afterwards. I'm not sure if it would have even saved it because the tank busters came in. Phobos has taken a lot of damage too, and blue team are on the VP, the natural one that is. Here comes a Blood Maul Chaos Lord with Demonic Visage. And there's an Imperial Abyss from Old Python, I think. From the look of the red. Got them off the cat, that's for sure. Big boom shot. And a malignant blindness from one of the Chaos Lords. Really good use of globals from the red team in this game so far, I feel like. The Mordaka did some great work. And there's Angels of Death from Dark Riku. Gonna get a kill with the las cannon. There we go. Techmarine pushing forward for a Space Marine counter. 36 to 144. They're running out of time. Do they have another nuke here? They do not. BestN00b gets another looted tank. No flash gits, no knobs. Trying something different here, I guess. I guess knobs just get countered by the Terminators getting claws. Pretty hard, in fact, but I think flash gits would have been great. 30 to 142, 2 to 1 for blue. This las cannon taking big risks to get shots on the Phobos, but does survive and gets back to the Land Raider Redeemer. Kicking off towards the east, another Bloodlust from Qwest. Really powering up his units with the glory of Khorne or something. Even the Terminator's having to teleport away. Just got the heal there from the Apothecary. And that's a level 3 heal now. They need to go after that guy if they can. Dark Riku's positioning him well so far. Couldn't get their VP back. And those shooter boys got wrecked. Shoulder mount is only down to just 2 units. Ocean's down to 3. But they are holding firm, the blue team here. Las Cannon's going to get shots on the Phobos. Oh no, it doesn't. Phobos dies before it shoots. Now getting shots on a looted tank. Or is it? Looks like it was shooting at infantry there. And then they just die anyway. Here's an orbital. Well placed orbital. 30 to 105. Damage coming in from the east flank from Qwest though. I think that was Bloodlust again, was it? Maybe not. Might have just been Khorne worship that I saw. Great unclean one on the way for Old Python. Chaos Lord, are you smacking the Land Raider, buddy? I mean, I know you're angry all the time, but smack the infantry. You've got a blood maw. It's not even power melee. There's a 2 to 1 for the red team again. Blue team are getting a natural back. Looks like some CSM was slaughtered by the Terminators. Not sure how long the blue team can keep this up for, you guys. Terminators were wiped though. Chaos Terminators, that is. Oceans is down to a single unit of Vanguard veterans just lost as assault Terminators. Was it over here? Yes, it was over here. Also, the Terminator Force Commander went down. Maybe that's what dropped. The assault Terminators went down over here, look, it looks like. Maybe. They're dead anyway. 9 VPs remaining, but blue team get the double. Not giving up. They have barely anything on the field. Where's that great unclean one now? There he is. They got the Land Raider. Finally, that thing did so much work for Dark Riku just by surviving. Where's the foul snare for the Apothecary? Oh, he gets the revive. Levels to 7. Wow, he got 4 levels very quickly there. Mark target on the CSM. There's a cloud of flies. More Daka for the CSM as well. Some good support from BestN00b. 9 to 56. Orbital to stop the cat. Does it blast them away in time? It should. They're still close enough to cap technically here. But there it is. They're blasted away. Mekboy's on it now though. Level 3. And I think they've broken the blue team. Just need to hold on to some VPs. Qwest's Chaos Lord furiously smacking away, slicing away at OceansAteAlaska's Terminator Force Commander. Gets the cap though. Might die unless he can teleport. No, just dies. Is now taking on some Terminators. I wonder how much XP the Terminator Force Commander gives if it's the same as a, you know, regular hero, or if it's more. Everyone dead, pretty much. GG says shoulder mount. So much death in this game. BestN00b ends with a single looted tank potentially. I mean, it's still a 1-to-1 cap. It's not over yet. Chaos Lord trying to get this. Got the decap at least. Uses Kill the Weak to stay standing. And gets the cap. Now these new Assault Terminators are trying to decap it. Is the 2-to-1 enough? It's not. Stops the counter at 2 VPs. There's Bloodlust again from Qwest. Great usage of that global. It's kind of underrated a little bit. You don't see it all that often. But in the big fights, it really buffs the crap out of your stuff. Especially if you have a relatively large army. Here's some more Chaos Terminators from Old Python. Looks like they're going to get the 2-to-1. There it is. And the red team take it. But man, it was close. It was so close. Just some heavy losses for Oceans and Shoulder Mount. Like halfway through tier 3 there. Riku tried to carry it with the Land Raider at the end. Maybe Riku should have backed off when his allies took all that damage. And like reset. Gone for the east side altogether kind of thing. But I guess they were under VP pressure a lot. So he had a level 9 Techmarine with a Terminator Force Commander. Made his way all the way back to the start of the list of units actually. Level 8 Apothecary. Almost level 9 Chaos Lord, very close. Level 4 Mech, actually had the custom force field right at the end. And a level 6 Chaos Lord for Qwest. Awesome stuff. Very fun game. Great performances. I love that Tank Buster play earlier on. But there you have it guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.